Contrary to what some of you might believe, our winter weather forecast is not based on tea leaves, acorns, or stripes on a caterpillar. Mark's not channeling a spirit from another world. It's actually based on ocean and air circulation patterns. So, how cold will it get? And how much snow will we have? That's the big question. Chief Meteorologist Mark Johnson is here now with your exclusive winter weather prediction.
Yeah.
You know everyone's been asking that question.
A lot. It started in September.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, there. But Mark, what's it going to be this winter? Well, we've saved it up until this very moment in time. So let's talk about winter 2012-2013. Take it away.
I mean, 2 inches, you walk out there in your bunny slippers, who cares? This ain't no big deal.
Many remember last winter as the winter that wasn't. Snow was an uncommon sight across northern Ohio last year. Cleveland only saw 38 inches, and that's half the amount we normally see. Akron and Canton measured 30 inches for the season, down from their normal 48. And there were only 3 lake-effect snow events that got in your way. Overall, snowfall well below normal area-wide.
We did not have a winter. We usually plow about 15 to 20 times. We plowed 6 times. We sat around and looked at each other basically and hoped that we could find something to do.
As for temperature, we started out mild and ended up downright sultry. Any cold air that could get into Ohio was quickly banished back north after just a few days. As a result, December, January, and February temperatures averaged a full 4 to 6 degrees above normal. And then there was March.
As far as I can remember, it's absolutely the best March we've ever had, both in weather and business.
Average temperatures in March a whopping 13 degrees above normal. Temperatures soared into the 80s for several days. You remember that? Something we hadn't seen here since 1910.
I ran outside on the towpath on Sunday, and I sweat like it was the middle of summer. But I'm not complaining. This is fantastic.
And that warm weather pattern lingered into our summer here with 28 days, almost 1/3 of the summer season, seeing temperatures reach 90 degrees or higher. We hadn't been that hot since the drought of 1988. Here's how unusual the winter and summer have been. It's absolutely feasible that some of these cool weather, local flora and fauna have actually been blooming for 18 months straight in your yard. But a hot, dry summer does not necessarily mean the next season or two will be warm and dry as well. So now it's time to look ahead at the winter of 2012-2013. First, we look at ocean patterns, mainly water temperatures in the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and right along the equator. That tells us where we'll likely have more cold and snow versus warm and dry. Now, right now, water temperatures in the North Atlantic are warm, just like last year, along the U.S.-Canadian coast. The Pacific is warm as well near the equator. Unlike last year's cool La Nina, it's now favoring a warmer El Nino. Next, we look for past years that may have had similar weather patterns to what we're seeing right now, and then we kind of cheat a little bit. We look back at the winter temperatures and precipitation during those years. Right now, it looks like 1953, 1957, and 2002 are pretty close to our current conditions. So, what can you expect for this winter? As for temperatures, expect them to average below normal from December through March. And the all-important snowfall stat. I expect snow to average near to slightly below normal for the season, but that doesn't mean you're not going to have to shovel. The bottom line, you're going to need your shovels and your winter coats a lot more this winter than you did last winter, so get ready. Yeah, in fact, November is looking chilly as well. In fact, our next air mass will arrive probably next weekend, and it'll bring some light snow to the region, and then it'll just keep on coming. So I expect a lot of plowing to go on, some snow days for the kids, and it's going to be a much colder winter than we've seen.
So definitely a different story than last winter.
Story. In fact, December resembles the year 2002, which was brutally cold here in northern Ohio. So get ready. It's going to start soon.
The flakes are going to start flying.
The flakes actually have got a few in the forecast for tonight. So let's